Hello Potato and welcome to a Lego video, a blind box video. I'm really not sure what exactly to call this. It's definitely a form of blind box and hopefully it will also be a Lego video. But at this point where I am, when I am, I don't know. Now you can probably get some idea. If this video is like 3 minutes long, then things probably didn't go well. So you have more information, or at least access to more information than I do when I am. Now, if you haven't clicked away already, you're probably going, Void, what are you rambling on about? I've seen the thumbnail. It's a Lego video. I'm like, oh, yes. So recently, we did a little bit of thrifting, not for like a video or anything, just for funsies. And normally, you see how like on Reddit, you see people get these tremendous Lego hauls of minifigures and Star Wars Lego for like 15 bucks at the local Goodwill or the flea market. And I don't usually have very good luck finding Lego during thrifting. The flea market, yes, I can get, usually pick up a bag or two of like just loose bricks or partial sets when I go there. But going to actual thrifting like Goodwill, we'll count half-price books in this as well, of a sort, I don't usually have a lot of luck. I do tend to buy anything when I do see it. I did actually have quite a bit of luck this time. I got like 4 bags of Lego bricks, but I also found 2 boxed sets, and this is where the blind box comes in. So first off, at half-price books, I found this. It claims to be kit 31090, the Underwater Robot Creator 3-in-1 set. It was marked at $10. They were having the big sale, so it's 20% off, so I got it for $8. And then, and this is actually more surprising, I found like Lego one time there. That was a fully built, no box version of 31079, the Sunshine Surfer van, which I did already have, but they also had a coupon for like 30% off. So I picked it up and converted it, because it also was a 3-in-1 creator kit, and converted it to its convertible form and moved it into the city. So I have the surfer van for the camping set and the convertible in the city set. But it's a rarity for me to find Lego at half-price books. And then even potentially weirder, at Goodwill, which is where I found the bags of Lego, I found this. It claims to be kit 31078, the Treehouse Treasures set. Both of these are from 2018. They're both long retired. This was $12.99, and that's what I paid for it, $12.99. And honestly, I don't remember this set at all, because, I mean, this I would have overlooked. There's no minifigures, I would have passed up on it back in 2018. But this one, I've been looking for a pirate-themed thing to go in the open space in the middle of my pirate coaster in the carnival display. Which, I mean, if this is actually what it says it is on the box, I'll probably build one of these two. Now the bad side of this is the pirate coaster is actually going to be changed over this year. It was another 3-in-1 creator set. And I got the robot coaster that came out last year, and there's not room in the carnival for both. So I am going to convert the pirate coaster into something with a smaller footprint. That'll be a video probably next month. So I got this just in time to not be able to use it for what I wanted it for. But then again, there's no real reason to think that it's actually going to be in there. So, I mean, I figure best case scenario on these, this is missing the minifigures. I think Goodwill pretty much always goes through and pulls out minifigures. I didn't see any in the 4 bags of Lego I bought from them on the same trip. I don't think they're mostly like the Friends Legos, but I don't see any mini dolls in there. I haven't really gone through them yet, but I don't see any mini dolls looking through the bag. And I feel like the best case scenario is this is not going to have the minifigures in it, but would otherwise be complete. A worst case scenario, this is going to be like a box of dry pasta. This, I feel, will probably be at least mostly complete, because it's half-price books. They do at least look through their stuff usually. When I got the Sunshine Surfer van from them, it was missing some pieces, but I mean, they were just minor stuff that I could easily replace out of my own stock, and they weren't missing any minifigures. But I mean, it was missing a couple pieces, but it was also pre-built, not in box. It was sold as a built set. So it wasn't totally surprising that some pieces may have gotten lost at some point. So today we are going to check out to see Did I actually get what it says on the box? And if so, I'm gonna build it. So this is actually kind of a cool set, but I can see why I skipped it. One, it's an underwater set, which I don't normally do. And two, it doesn't come with a minifigure, although it does look like it's meant to. It does look like at some point in design history, they thought, well, this would be good for a minifigure. That looks like minifigure scale to me. But I want to build a robot because I like me some robots. So let's put this aside, because again, that's the one I think is the real mystery of what is going to be in there at all. I mean, will it even be Lego? Never mind, will it be the box art picture? So let's, yeah, this is where this was already opened. So we're going to reopen it here and see, does this at least look vaguely like, well, it could be the things the box shows. Oh, wow. Okay, that is absolutely not what I was expecting. This is a bag. This is actually new. This was open though, so, oh, is this missing? Is it gonna be missing a bag though? I mean, it was only 207 pieces, ages 7 and up. But I mean, it's even got the folded up manuals. It's got these pieces, I think. I mean, the seal was taped on this. There was like Scotch tape on the seal. Somebody had opened this at some point. So did they open it and just decide not to build it? That is not what I was expecting from this at all, but that does give me hope that everything's here. Of course, the other potential is that it might be missing an entire bag, but I mean, this looks like it could easily be 207 pieces. So I feel like I'm gonna be doing okay here. So it's got the 3 books. I mean, I do like this. If I did like an underwater scene, I would probably build this and put a figure in it, but I don't. This is certainly interesting, but when it comes down to it, I mean, robots are kind of where I'm at. Oh, got the, I didn't know they had the QR code back in 2018, but there it is. So we can follow along at home. Well, that's really cool. All right, so this does predate numbered bags though. I noticed that. I thought numbered bags came, oh, I guess there wouldn't be numbered bags in a creator set there, would there? Because depending on what your build is going to depend on what order you need the pieces to come in, isn't it? So that actually makes quite a bit of sense. All right, well, so yeah, I'm gonna build the robot. I wonder if it'll let me register this, or if someone already registered it. It is 58 steps, so that should be pretty quick. So we'll build that. That'll be fun. We'll build that, and then we're gonna go and check out the Treehouse Treasures set and see if lightning strikes twice, and I am that lucky again. I am not holding my breath. But let's go to the fast forward. There we have it, kit 31090, the underwater robot, Lego Creator 3-in-1, the basic box version of it. I was even able to register it for my insider points. It was this was the best possible outcome for buying a thrifted set. So gotta give A+ to Half Price Books. The second time I bought a kit from them. Second time the kit, I mean, actually first time the kit's been essentially new in box. The box is opened. Somebody had cut the seal at some point because it was scotch taped shut, but it was all still bagged up, instructions, everything ready to go. I do love these little robots. I have the little clicky joint on them. I don't like the buildable figure ones so much. I mean, I do have a couple. I have a Jango Fett and I have the old General Grievous, but in general, I don't care for those. They're just, I don't know, I mean, I think for kids they're good because they're, you know, more playable, like action figure-y, but overall, I just am not a huge fan of them. This tube is just not sitting right. I may have to swap it out. There's a third one. It did come with a spare. I may have to swap that out. But yeah, it's a nice little build. A lot of articulation to it, a lot of posability, so that's always nice. And then you just use the extra pieces. You have this little bit of seaweed and this very blocky brick-built manta ray. Very cute. Now looking at this, remember I said at the beginning that I felt like this had been designed with a minifigure in mind. And looking now at the instruction booklets, I feel like this was meant to be a place for like an operator to sit. It's even got like a recess back there, I think, for the air tank to not collide with. And I think this too was meant to have an operator at some point in its design because it'd be very easy. First of all, I mean, we have a dome on it, but it'd be super easy to take this piece off. And look, we have a place to set a minifigure right there like a cockpit. I mean, you could swap this with a controller 2x4 slant piece with, you know, the little controls on it. And maybe, I guess you could say, that's maybe something like to make them stud in there, but you can just sit there. But yeah, just take this off and put a minifigure there, and you have a human-controlled mech. So I feel like definitely at some point, probably very far in the design of this set, this was meant to have a minifigure with it. And I makes me wonder why they didn't do that. I mean, I wonder if are there people, because, you know, I'm somebody who will buy a figure, or rather buy a set largely based on there being minifigures in it. I mean, I've bought sets that solely because of the minifigures I've come with before, which is, I know, really not a good thing to do. It's a bad habit to be in. But this is just not sitting right. But are there people who don't buy a set because it has minifigures in it? I feel like there has to be somebody out there who does that, right? But yeah, it's a cute little set, and definitely for $8. $8, definitely deal of that thrifting trip. I mean, I bought a couple books and stuff too. It's in a board game, so I mean, it was overall pretty good usage of the 20% off sale. But yeah, I mean, that for $8. I don't know what this retailed for originally, but it's going for a whopping $90 to $120 on Amazon currently. So yeah, I got a fantastic deal then. I mean, if people are buying I'm assuming people aren't actually buying it for $100, but if people think someone will buy this for $100 and I got it for $8, that's a deal. It's quite the bargain. Now, that was the absolute best possible outcome for buying thrift store Legos, thrifted Lego. Now let's go to what may well be the exact opposite of that. And to be fair, if this is not dry pasta, I will be okay with whatever it is. I mean, if it's actually Lego. But I have bought, and this is the flea market before, I have bought a boxed Lego set that had like none of the pieces that are supposed to be in it. And it was fine because it was like one of those just kind of creator boxes anyways. It wasn't meant to be a specific thing, so that it was different basic bricks, and the basic bricks it showed on the front wasn't that big of a deal. It didn't like have any exclusive pieces or anything. But this I do genuinely actually want to build that little pirate ship there. So let's open up. This wasn't even behind the counter. Normally, on the few occasions I have seen Lego at Goodwill. These have been like in the glass case up by the front. And this was just out on the shelf. I think it was in the board game section. Now, it was rubber banded shut. It has been taped shut with like masking tape at some point. So let's see what we have. Well, we have the instruction books. That's a good sign. That is already more than I had hoped for. Do we have all the books? No, we have 2 of the books, but we have the book for the one that I want to build. We have the tire. We have... What do we have here? I mean, it looks like it's the right pieces. It's only 260, so it's, I feel like, let's look at the book. I mean, looking through here, so... Yeah, as I expected, the minifigures are not here. But I was expecting that. And it looks like... Yeah, it looks like a lot of the actual base of the tree isn't here. So I think we have the house part of this. But I think... Where is the... There's usually a little list of all the pieces that are supposed to come in these. I would have thought it would be in the first book. Is it the front of the first book? Yeah, we don't have these base plates. So yeah, there's a good half of this set missing. At least. And indeed all the minifigures. So yeah, we're not going to be able to build this one. Which is disappointing. I mean, I might be able to dig the pieces out at some point. Oh, here's the list. Yeah, we're like... We don't have that piece. We don't have that piece. We don't have like any of this stuff. Supposed to be 5 of those. I don't have any of those. So yeah, this one unfortunately is a complete bust. I mean, it is at least. And to be fair, I mean, it's always possible that someone may have opened this up in the store and take stuff, because there are some of the, like, the printed pieces and stuff are still here. But I suspect whoever donated it either didn't put everything back in here or intentionally left stuff out. So yeah, this one is in fact a no-go. It's missing a good half, but it's got some good stuff in it. We do have like the treasure chest. It's got a sword inside of it. I can probably still do something with this. We have the crow's nest. We have the teddy bear. We have the printed boards. We have the tire swing, still set up and ready to go. Yeah, whoever packed it up left out like about half of it. The windows there, are the window frames there? I mean, the frames are there, or the actual, we have some of the windows at least, yeah. But yeah, this one's a flop. And you know, I've seen Goodwill charge like retail prices for some of these sets that they sell. So $12.99 didn't seem like a bad deal. It was not a good deal. Yeah, I did not get $13 worth of Lego here. Just for curiosity, what is this set going for on Amazon? Complete, obviously. Looks like it's going between about 50 and 100. So I don't think I will be buying it from there. But yeah, I might be able to piece together the missing stuff from this at some point. I mean, we do have the instructions, so that's good. I wasn't terribly worried about the instructions because I figured I would just get those off of the app if I needed them. But yeah, we're missing a lot of stuff from this one. So Goodwill's very much, I mean, as it is with everything they sell, a complete and utter crapshoot. And this time, I crapped out. But half-price books. Half-price books did me good. $100 set for $8. Basically new in box. Had never been built. So yeah, this video is kind of a split. We had the like absolute best possible outcome. And we had not the worst outcome, but we did have an outcome that resulted in it not being buildable. So is it a thing I would do again? Probably, because, you know, it's a blind box. It's blind boxing ultimately. And if it's what it says it is, then that's great. And as long as it's still Lego, that's not awful. But the price has to be right. If, you know, if this had been like 40 bucks, I would not have done it. I think 20 is probably as high as I would have gone. But I've seen, like, again, I've seen all the things like 40 and 50 bucks for kits that, you know, are even just recently retired, kits that are not retired yet. So, I mean, it's not so much that I don't find Lego there, it's that when I do find it, it's kits I don't want for prices I'm not willing to pay. But, you know, you gamble, you roll the dice. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Today I kind of lost from Goodwill, but I won big from Half Price Books. But how about you? Have you had luck buying thrift store box sets? Have you had them be complete? What has been your best find? I've never had a particularly good haul from a thrift store. I've gotten lots of Lego, but nothing like, ooh, that's really impressive to have found in there. But yeah, let me know in the comments, how have you done? What has been your best find? I suppose for value, my best secondhand kit is probably this one. I like the Sunshine Surfer van, but I got this for $8 and it sells for $100, and I can't hate on that. Well, that makes the end of the video a lot shorter than I was hoping it would be, but so be it. I do hope you found this all interesting or entertaining. If you did, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. I do thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.